Today we're going to be doing our monthly maintenance. Wanted to show people what we do. Right here we brought all of the goats onto this side of the barn, and we've shut that door so there's no goats on the other side of that haven't been treated. We're going to run these goats out into this area. We've had some rain, so we got some mud. Then we will drive them over into this lane. This lane is shut on both ends, and we will put a group in here at a time that we're going to work. We've put some girls over here that were in another section, so they'll be a part of this. Then we'll drive a subset into this working area right here. We can shut the door on each end. The ones that have been worked will move out towards the back and cannot get back into this, so we know if they're out there, they haven't, they've been worked. This is a section fenced off where Anita can keep her records, any of the medication that we're going to have and shots, and then we have a gate over here where she can come out to help me as needed. If we have something that needs to be set aside for something a little later after we do this, then we have these pins over here that we can set them aside and isolate them until we're ready to work them. Each monthly maintenance run that we do, it mainly will be to check the eyes on the FAMACHA type of a deal. We do it a little differently, but we're going to be looking to see who looks like they need worming and who doesn't. We're also, at this time, we have a lot of babies around a month old. We're going to be tagging them. We'll know which most of them are, but we'll be watching with who's with the mothers to put their tags on. And the other thing we'll be doing today is we will be checking the teat structures on all the new babies, so we can put that in a spreadsheet showing the buck's teat structures, the dam teat structure that was bred, and then what the kids' teat structures were, so we can get an understanding of what difference it makes in how the teat structures are. The other thing we'll be doing today, once a year we worm for tapeworms, so we'll be going through and giving everyone some tapeworm medication today. Just to help out a little bit, we have this aluminum shepherd's hook. Normally whenever you have a big crowd like this, it's easy to catch them, but as you get it down to just a few, sometimes some are not as gentle as others, so we'll use that. And then we'll just continue bringing them in and then turning them out this way. This is our workbook that we will do for each month. It lists all of the animals we have in here. If we haven't named the young kids, they will be listed under their mother, and then it has the tag, and as we go through today, we'll be tagging the ones that don't have tags. What we're going to be checking for are the eyes according to the FAMACHA type of system. We'll look at the coat and give that a number, what the body condition is, and what the hoof condition is, whether we need to worm that. Ones that look like they absolutely need to be hooves trimmed, we will mark that, and then I will set up a schedule to trim them or we'll trim 3 or 4 a day until we get these trimmed. We're looking for animals that don't need their hooves trimmed as much. Then we will document if they needed worming, what we wormed them with, and on the side here we'll be putting what the teat structure of the young kids are, and any mothers that have not had their teat structures done. We'll also check and see if they have 3 or 4 teats, which ones are functional, or if all of them are functional. This is the way we'll catch each one. I'm going to look at the eye membrane in here, and I'm going to give it a number on this one. This is going to be a 2. We do a 1 to 3 scale. 2 means it's good. Then I'm going to give a number for her coat. She has a very slick coat right here, so that's going to be a 1. Her body condition is excellent right here. That's going to be a 1. And I'm going to look at her feet, hooves, and see how that looks. One of these looks like it needs to be trimmed now, that it's not going to trim on its own, so I'll give that a 3, and that indicates the schedule to trim this girl. One last thing we will do, any does that are going to be kidding within the next 3 weeks, we're going to give them their CDT shot to prevent or protect them against enterotoxemia. The reason we do that at this time is because that will pass into the kids through the colostrum. If we were at a time where these kids were at the stage where they would get their vaccinations, then we would do it at this time also. We keep all of our monthly maintenance records, and what we will do later on is go back to evaluate which animals more often needed worming, which ones didn't, which ones needed more hoof trimming. Also analyzing the teat structure to see what difference it makes according to what the buck's teat structure is versus the dam's teat structures versus what's the result. So I hope this has been beneficial for you.